Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Inshallah, this is going to be our third video. Like I mentioned in the past video, today we're going to be talking about possessive pronouns. So I went ahead and kind of wrote them on the board already, and then I will go ahead and explain what we have here. Okay, again, remember if we talked about it, we said they're going to be masculine and feminine in Arabic, and they're singular, dual, and plural pronouns. So I will go ahead and write these out. So, sorry, that's singular, singular, and then this is masculine, feminine. All right. This is dual, dual, plural, plural. Okay. So these are the possessive pronouns. So this one right here, it looks like a circle, but how we read this as who, like we write who, but let's use it meaning like his. So we want to say his book. So we're going to write it as, let's see if you can read it. Yeah. Kita bu hu. Notice that I wrote it like this. There's different ways of writing the who. Sometimes it's written like this, sometimes it's written like that. So, excuse me. Let's try not to get confused, inshallah. But so here we've attached this pronoun to the word. Now it made it possessive, like his book, kitabuhu. Now we want to say, again, these are the third person, the people that are not in front of you. So you're talking about them like it's his book or it's her book. But then we want to talk about people that are in front of you, masculine. So that would be ka. Like if you're talking about someone in front of you, it's masculine, you say kitabuka, meaning it's your book. Or kitabukuma, meaning it's the two of you, book of the two of you. I know it's kind of hard to say it in English, but that's what it is, a dual. Let me see if I can write that for you. Kita buka. So you write it like this, kitabuka. Or if you want to say for feminine, you just kitabuki. That's your book. Or if you want to say, oops, kitabu kuma. Kitabu kuma, meaning like those two people. They're the book of those two people. So basically, what I'm showing you is just you write the word and then you're attaching the pronoun at the end of it. So this becomes possessive. And then the way we write here, this is for the first person. Yi. Remember, we had ana, meaning I, and then nahnu. This was in the previous lesson. Means ana means I, and then nahnu means we. But in the possessive form, it becomes like this. It becomes yi and then na. So let's say I want to say, like my book. Kita kitabi. Now notice we didn't say kitabui. It's just the rule of the grammar. So sometimes it goes through a little tweaking and then becomes this way. And sometimes it's for the ease of the flow of pronunciation. there are sometimes things get dropped or assimilated in Arabic. Inshallah, as we go forward, these things will become a little bit easier to understand. Because you might be thinking like, oh, what about all of these? Everything was kitabuka, kitabukuma, kitabu this, and then all of a sudden it's like kitabi. What happened to the bu part? And so I'm just kind of pointing that out, that sometimes things go through little changes. Anyways, so in this case, kitabi, it means my book, or qalami is my pen, or sayyarati, my car. So you attach the ya at the end of it and it becomes my. And then if you want to say our book, kitabuna, and then becomes our book. All right. Hopefully this will help. Inshallah, the only way this will help is if we put it in practice and try to find in the Quran words that has the pronouns attached to them, and pointing them out will help you understand, inshallah, those words better. If you don't understand the meaning of the word, at least when you find these pronouns attached to the word, you can recognize the pronouns or the possessive pronouns, and you're like, oh yeah, I know this one means like kuma means for two, and then you kind of search a little bit more and try to figure out what the word means, inshallah, and then you can at least familiarize yourself with these pronouns, inshallah. So how we pronounce, going back for a review, this is pronounced as who, and then this is for feminine. Sorry, I know this is for feminine here. This is for masculine, this is for feminine. So the pronunciation is ha. Like if you want to say her book, then you say kitabuha, kitabuha. And then home is for plural. And then ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, hunna, yi, na. All right. Please, as always, if you have any questions or anything, just write down below, and inshallah, we will discuss them as much as we can. All right. Our next class, I was gonna go to the words of negation, but I'm gonna go back to the 14 pronouns that we talked about on the last video. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some like examples from the Quran, so at least when you see them, you can recognize them and try to figure out that, okay, because sometimes they're attached pronouns and then sometimes they're detached pronouns. For someone who is familiar, they can figure it out quickly, and for some of us, where we're just getting to know, it may be a little bit challenging to figure them out, that, oh, is this part of the word or is this like an attached pronoun? So I don't know, but inshallah we can go ahead and give you some examples so we can understand it better. All right, until the next class. Assalamu alaikum.